What does the world look like in the final seconds before a flame goes out? For 16 days, the planet moved together. We held our breath together. We celebrated together. And on February 22, 2026, inside the ancient stone walls of the Verona Arena, the world gathered one final time for the closing chapter of the 2026 Winter Olympics. This was not simply the end of a sporting event. This was the final heartbeat of a global story. A story of resilience, of unity, of winter. Tonight, the flame would fade, but something else would ignite. Long before Olympic champions stood here, gladiators did. Built in the 1st century AD, the Verona Arena has survived empires, wars, and centuries of change. It has echoed with opera, applause, and history. But on this winter night in 2026, it became something new. The Verona Olympic Arena, Italy's decision to host the closing ceremony here was symbolic. The 2026 Winter Olympics were built on a theme of duality, Milan and Cortina, modernity and mountain tradition, innovation and heritage. And nowhere did that duality feel more alive than here. The ceremony, conceived by Filmmaster, was designed not to overpower this ancient amphitheater, but to collaborate with it. A circular ice platform was constructed at its center, symbolizing continuity. LED constellations wrapped gently around Roman arches. Projection mapping turned stone into snow, marble into mountain peaks. Technology met antiquity, past met future. And the world was watching, broadcast live to millions across continents. The stage was set for an ending worthy of history. The closing ceremony always begins differently from the opening. There are no strict formations, no alphabetical order, no distance between rivals. Instead, there is freedom. The doors open, and they enter together. Snowboarders walking beside speed skaters, curlers laughing with hockey players, gold medalists and first-time Olympians shoulder to shoulder. For weeks they competed fiercely. Tonight, they celebrate as one. Flags ripple in the winter air, but they no longer divide the field. They blend into a mosaic of humanity. The roar of the crowd shakes the arena's ancient stones. Some athletes carry medals, others carry memories. Some carry both. You see tears, you see laughter, you see relief. Because the Olympics are not just about podiums, they are about arrival. Every athlete here has spent years chasing this moment. Early mornings, injuries, sacrifices unseen, and now they walk freely in joy. This is the true victory of the Games, unity without borders. Italy does not whisper its art, it sings it. As darkness settles over Verona, a single violin begins to play. Its melody is delicate, almost fragile. Then cellos rise, brass swells. Percussion echoes against stone walls that have carried music for nearly 2,000 years. An operatic voice pierces the night, powerful and timeless. The ceremony unfolds like a living tapestry of Italian identity. From Milan's modern rhythm to Cortina's alpine elegance, the story of the host nation plays out in light and motion. Contemporary dancers glide across ice etched with mosaic-inspired projections. Drones rise above the arena, forming snowflakes that transform into symbols of connection. Electronic beats merge with classical harmonies. Tradition does not compete with innovation, it dances with it. Fireworks streak upward in silver and blue arcs, illuminating Roman arches in shimmering brilliance. The message is clear. The past does not hold us back. It carries us forward. Then the arena grows quiet. Massive screens come alive. 16 days condensed into moments. A downhill skier pushing beyond fear, a figure skater landing a routine that seemed impossible. A hockey overtime goal that sent a nation into euphoria. A biathlete holding steady in silence before triumph. The crowd gasps again. Athletes relive their victories and their heartbreaks. These games were defined not only by records, but by resilience. Comebacks from injury, underdogs rising unexpectedly. Veterans competing in their final Olympic chapter. Inside the Verona Olympic Arena, emotions swell once more. Because the Olympics are not measured in gold alone. They are measured in courage. Celebration now gives way to tradition. The Olympic flag enters the arena. It has flown above mountains and arenas across Italy during the 2026 Winter Olympics. Now it is lowered, carefully, respectfully. Speeches follow, brief but heartfelt. Organizers thank volunteers. The world thanks Italy. Athletes applaud the unseen hands that made the games possible. Then comes the symbolic handover to the next host city, a reminder that the Olympic story never truly ends. It travels from nation to nation. From generation to generation, the flame may dim, but the movement continues. And now, the moment no one is ready for, the flame. For 16 days, it burned as a beacon of unity during the 2026 Winter Olympics. It stood through triumph and heartbreak. It witnessed history. A lone voice begins to sing, gentle, almost like a lullaby. Athletes link arms. Spectators raise their phones, transforming the arena into a constellation of light. The music swells, choir joins, strings rise. Fireworks erupt above the Verona sky. And slowly, the flame begins to dim, a flicker, a glow. A final shimmer, darkness, for one suspended second, silence. Then thunderous applause. The flame is gone. But its spirit remains. By morning, the arena is quiet once more, but something has changed. For 16 days, the world felt closer. Differences seemed smaller, dreams felt bigger. The closing ceremony of Milano Cortina 2026 was not just an ending. It was a reminder that sport can unite us, that history can inspire us, that even when a flame fades, its light carries forward. Somewhere tonight, a child watched and decided to dream. If this moment moved you, if these games inspired you, don't let the flame fade here. Like this video to celebrate the spirit of Milano Cortina 2026. Comment below with your favorite Olympic memory. Share this story with someone who believes in the power of sport. And subscribe for more powerful stories from the world's greatest sages. Because the games may end, but the journey continues.